What's up, Collide? Man, I'm so bummed that I didn't get to hang out with you guys this week. Worshiping with you on Sunday mornings is one of the highlights of my week. Hey, did you guys see your life group leaders leading worship on the live stream this week at CBC? If you missed it, Emma and Chloe and Malachi did an awesome job. And so if they lead your life group, hey, maybe reach out to them this week and just tell them how awesome they are. Guess what? As you probably know, we're not getting together in the Collide room anytime soon because apparently germs are everywhere and we want you guys to be safe. So good thing we have the internet. And so we're going to keep moving in the New City Catechism. This week's question is number 38. What is prayer? The answer, prayer is pouring out our hearts to God. Psalm 62:8 says, "O my people, trust in him at all times. Pour out your heart to him, for God is our refuge." You know, one of the things that might be really hard for you right now is that you don't get to talk to your friends in school. You're probably talking to them via the computer or your phone, though. Why? Because this is how we build relationships, right? We talk to them and they talk to us. It's how we get to know people. And God really wants to have a relationship with us. He wants that relationship so much that he has actually already spoken 783,137 words to us. Can you believe that? God has spoken to us. Where are all those words found? In the Bible. And I think it's really cool, not only that God has spoken to us, but that he has allowed the Bible to stand the test of time so that thousands of years later, we can know about him. We know what God has said to us through the Bible. But the talking doesn't go just one way. We can talk back to God through prayer. Prayer is talking to God. When we use that phrase that I said earlier, pour out our hearts, it means talking to God in any area as much as you want. Let's look back to Psalm 62 again, and I'm going to read verses 5-8. It says, "Let all that I am wait quietly before God, for my hope is in him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress where I will not be shaken. My victory and honor come from God alone. He is my refuge, a rock where no enemy can reach me. O my people, trust in him at all times. Pour out your heart to him, for God is our refuge." Wow. Isn't that incredible about God? He's strong and he's safe. He's trustworthy. Over and over again, it talks about him being a refuge or a fortress, someplace safe where we cannot be harmed. And so we can tell God about our problems. We can talk to God about our worries. We can talk to God about how thankful we are for a blessing in our life. We can talk to him when we're sad or lonely or happy or scared. You can always pour your heart out to God. Just talk to him. And every time that you talk to him, you're praying. You don't have to say any fancy words or do certain motions. God is always listening. Now, that surely isn't everything there is to know about prayer. And maybe you've got some questions like, "Hey, Pastor Joe, if God knows everything already, then why do we pray?" Or maybe you're wondering, "Hey, Pastor Joe, does prayer actually change things?" Or maybe you have a friend that's a part of a different religion and they pray too. So what makes a Christian prayer different than any other prayer? Those are awesome questions. And I want to give you and your family an opportunity to talk about those questions. So maybe while you're hanging out at home this week and the week after that, you could talk about those questions. And if you don't land on a good answer, shoot me an email. I'd love to try and help. So have a great week. Remember, what is prayer? Prayer is pouring out our hearts to God.